Hello everyone, this experiment is regarding configuration of BGP. We all have configured the routing protocol. So in this experiment, we need to configure the BGP, for which we'll use the OSPF concept. So I initially assign IP address to all the PCs as we have done earlier. So I have assigned the IP address to the PC1, PC1, 2, 3, 4, and all the PCs have assigned the IP address. I'll go to the PC and then the desktop IP configuration. I have given the IP addresses, the subnet mask, and the default gateway. And the default gateway should be the router interface FA0/0's IP address. So similarly, I have assigned the IP address to all the other PCs also, and I have assigned the IP address to the router. And we know how to assign the IP address to the router. Like we'll go to the CLI mode, enable conft and then IP address. Because the IPv4 address, we'll just type IP address and then the given IP addresses. In this case, it would be 10 dot. I have assigned 10.0.10.1.1.1. So 10.1.1.1 and it's /24, so it's subnetted. So it's 255.255.255.0. And then I press enter. I already assigned the IP address. First I'll go to the interface and then I'll assign the address, right? Interface FA0/0, then the old step. In similar manner, I've assigned the IP addresses to all the routers. Now what I need to do is I need to configure the BGP. So I have taken a screenshot of this step, what actually we need to do. So router 1 and the BGP configuration. We go to the router 1 and then router BGP 100. So this is random. This is the autonomous system number which we are referring to. So this is 100. So I'm going to configure the BGP in this router, and then router BGP 100. And what is neighbor 10.0.0.2 remote AS. Remote AS is nothing but the remote autonomous system. So the neighbor network is 10.0.0.2. That is my router's interface. SE2/0's IP address is 10.0.0.2, and then this comes under the remote autonomous system, that is 200. So here I have done the similar manner. I have given remote autonomous system 200. Then the network 10.1.1.0 mask 255.255.255.0. This network is nothing but this network. This network address is again configured so that using the BGP configuration, my PCs from this autonomous system can talk to the PCs in this autonomous system. So I've given the IP address of this serial interface and then the IP addresses of PC0, PC3 and in that network thing. Then what I'm supposed to do is I need to give router 1 redistribute OSPF1. Redistribute OSPF1 means that again I need to distribute the OSPF among these PCs and the routers. I've already configured the OSPF, and I have already configured the OSPF, and now I need to distribute the PCs the OSPF. Like I need to distribute the OSPF among the different routers so that each router gets to learn about the other router. And then it is just that exit and then you come out of the router mode. So here I have configured the BGP in similar manner, and in this ISP I have configured the BGP in similar manner. And I have not configured the BGP in this router because it is an autonomous system, and this has I'm making this ISPF and this ISPF learn of this route. Anyways, once this learn of this route and this learns this route, this will automatically this ISPF2 will automatically learn ISP1. So when we try to configure from one PC to this PC, it will show successful status. So this PC to this PC should show successful status. This is just because that this router has already learned this route from this router. So we can do show IP BGP. There's a command show IP BGP. So I show IP BGP. We can see the show IP see the BGP rules. BGP. This shows the BGP routes that have been configured in my network. So this is sorry, in my router. So these all are the routes learned by this router 0, that is 10.0.0, 10.1.1.0, 172.16.0, 172.16.1.0, 172.16.3.0, which is nothing but the network address of this and this network. So similar manner, I can see the IPBGP for this router as well. Enable show IPBGP. Show IPBGP. Yeah, you cannot see anything just because we have not configured any BGP settings in this router. So it does not show any BGP settings over here. But once you go here and do the same, show IPBGP, it shows the networks which it has learned from BGP. This shows the route 172.16.3.0. So obviously this router and this router has learned this route, and for this to communicate with each other, they can pass through this router, the one in the AS2 Autonomous System 200. So configuration of BGP helps in case of the different autonomous systems, and it is done. Before configuring BGP. We need to configure the interior gateway protocol. So that is why we configured the OSPF initially. Thank you.